kind of takes you wear and tear on you. They have offset that by going back and playing zone. So they press you and go back and play zone. That's how they offset the personnel. But they got inside, they got inside presence. They got good guard play. When you get both of those things, one of the guards here from Ohio, from Cleveland, kid from Shaker, Rozier. They're talking about he's a pro. They're saying that he's gone after this year because he played in the Darren Williams camp, and he played in someone else's Chris Paul's camp this summer, and he was the best guard there. And they said they think he's a lottery pick guard. So we got our work cut out.
What's the upside of playing that kind of a game? I mean, you've done it every year you've been here. You've played that game, whether it was Louisville, Kentucky, Virginia.
Yeah, and we will continue to do that. You could play what do you call it, a BCS or a Power 5 team, and you can go to the end of it and try to get you a chance to win. I like to play the best, so I'll know what we are, and this is good for us because they're going to press us, and I'm going in that game with three things in mind. Three things that I want us to go in there and compete. That's why I want us to compete. I want us to go in there and execute. Now, what do I mean by that? They're going to press us, and we need to execute against the press because we're going to play VCU later on in the preseason. So we need to get better at that. This team pressed us. We turned the ball over 20 times this last game. Now, some of it was unnecessary. So I'm going to say against the press, we probably turned it over 5 times. In this last team we played 5 to 8 times. And it's no reason to. And so I got to get I'm a believer that when you got fears, you got to face your fears, or they'll keep creeping back upon you and they'll get you. So what I want us to face this and become good at this against the press. And one of the things I want us to do is attack it to score, not just attack it to get it over the half court line. And this team we just played, we didn't attack it to score. We just beat the press. And what happens is when you do it that way, you take away 10 seconds from your offensive production. You just take away 10. You just might as well take. So now you got 25 seconds on the clock. And if it takes a while to get into your offense, now you're down to 10, 15 seconds. 20, 15 seconds. Now you're rushing shots. And that's what the press does to you. And Louisville, they've almost made it a science. What they're going to do is press you, take the 10 away, and then now you got to figure out the zone, figure out a shot against the zone. So you only got 20 seconds to figure out a shot. And that's not, think about it. We played Iona, which I give them credit. They get up and down. That's what their whole thing is. You know what his shot clock is? 9 seconds. So they put 9 seconds on the clock, shot go up, and they got to score in 9 seconds. So now they're trained to score like that. They're going to shoot the ball. The positive thing for us on the defensive end, you only got to play defense for 15 seconds. I'm a believer that when you get on the offensive end, you need to take your time and execute. If not, if you shoot it quickly, you do all that, you're on defense longer than you're on offense. Think about in football if that happens. It's a nightmare for you. You're on defense all the time, they break you down and beat you. Come think about it, that was a great football game, wasn't it, guys?